On the screen, you'll see a map of modern-day Turkey as it would have looked during the time of the council. In the top left, you'll see Constantinople, modern-day Istanbul, which wouldn't become the capital of the empire until 5 years later in 330. Here you'll see Nicaea, modern-day Izmit, the imperial residence where Constantine lived during the council. Just south of that is Nicaea, modern-day İznik, situated on Lake İznik, now called Lake İznik. Here's a zoomed in view of Nicaea and Nicaea on Google Maps. And here's a zoomed out view showing nearby countries like Greece and Bulgaria to help you situate the region geographically. The original building where the Council of Nicaea was held no longer exists. Eusebius refers to it as a palace, and according to Gregory, a presbyter from Caesarea, who wrote in the 8th century, said the meetings took place in a large detached hall of that palace. So it wasn't held in a church building, but in what was likely an imperial facility. Later, the 9th century historian Theophanes mentions a church built near or on the site of the council called the Church of the Holy Fathers, commemorating the bishops who met at Nicaea. Based on this account, the church was likely built sometime between the 5th and the 7th centuries, but it no longer stands today, probably destroyed in the Middle Ages. Theophanes locates this church near a breached section of the city wall that was damaged during the Arab siege of 727, close to the Istanbul Gate, the northern gate of ancient Nicaea. Here's a map of the city's 4 ancient gates, north, south, east, and west, each which are still standing today. If Theophanes is correct, then the original council building stood inside the city walls near the northern gate. However, a competing theory about the council's location has gained media attention. In 2014, a government aerial photo survey revealed a previously unknown underwater basilica submerged in Lake İznik just 20 meters from the shore. This structure had never been documented before. Some think that it might be the meeting place of the first council, but it does contradict Theophanes' account. This underwater basilica is outside the city walls and located closer to the west gate, not the north. Because of this, it's unlikely to be the site of the Council of Nicaea. Most scholars now believe this sunken basilica was likely built in the 4th or 5th century and was probably dedicated to Saint Neophytos, a local martyr who died during the Diocletian persecution, just a few decades before the council. Don't stop here, finish the video on YouTube to learn even more about this topic. There's a link to it on my side, as well as to another recommended video right below it.